At power forward, 6 feet, 10 inches, number 14, Miles Buzelis. Starting at point, standing 6'8", number 3, Josh Giddey. A 6'10" center, number 9, Nikola Vucevic. At guard, 6'5", number 0, Kobe White. The other forward position, at 6'6", number 8, Mike Williams. The head coach of the Chicago Bulls is Billy Donovan. Once again, the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls.
And now Dallas' starting group. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. And it's flagged in at the small forward position. And for Chicago, Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. Well, both teams come into this game with some momentum, Richard, looking to continue their winning ways.
Oh, these are my favorite games. Both teams come in with some extra motivation on each side. They want to keep going, and they want to stop the other streak.
And it's good for 2.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Irving. Outside for Davis. Pass to Flag. Jacks up a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Oh, okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Three-pointer, Buzelis can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Flag, outside for Irving. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Outside Giddey, Chicago passing it around. Williams from long range. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
It's time to see which teams made the adjustments that can give them the edge. Some conference pride at stake here, too.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the 3-point basket by Chicago. Pass to Flag from deep. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. For Chicago, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside, Williams launches a 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And let's take a look at the leaderboard and see which players were the top shooters from three-point land this past month. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And that one's good. Flag.
Name a way to score. Cooper Flag can already do it.
And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Irving, no good. And it's the Bulls' ball. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Williams from long range. Another three for Chicago.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Now here's Davis. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. From 9 feet and all around the rim that time before dropping.
And Davis has added strength over his career. Really helps him inside.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Captain Clutch in their last game against the Heat had a huge game. He ended up with 58 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Mavericks trail by 12. Pass to Thompson. And here's Davis. Here's Flagg. Let's go with a three. And Dallas hits again from deep.
And answering the call with his own triple. I love the competitive edge Flagg plays with.
Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Here's Irving, following the three-point basket by Chicago. Davis with a screen on Giddey. Irving for three. Williams grabs the board. Bulls leading by 12. Stolen by Davis. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Look, and you can't forget about Davis's length. He uses it well to grab steals.
And so Billy Donovan. Now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Kobe White out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams, then there's Zach Collins, and it's Buzelis in at the power forward position. That's the five out there for the Bulls.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
And at 6'5", White can definitely get up and finish. He's got some sneaky athleticism.
Mavericks trail by 7. Down low. Here's Davis. Williams grabs the board.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
The three ball. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. Dallas also making some changes. Flagg comes in for Washington. And Irving is subbed in for Marshall. White against Russell. On the wing, Davis. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Has to Flagg. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Flagg's gotten his third basket of the night.
Yeah, and this young kid Flagg has so much confidence in his scoring ability, and that makes him dangerous off the catch. He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Now here's Gafford. And that one's good. Flagg. Flagg's got 10 points.
Man, Flagg can expect plenty of contact this season. Defenders are going to give him some hard treatment.
Second chance shot. Vucevic goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Outside Russell. Pass the flag from downtown. Davis controls the rebound and the putback.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Williams' shot is good.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. 7-point differential. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Now here's Herter. And that one drops for him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago. Dallas also making some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Davis. And it's Klay Thompson in for Russell. Thompson, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one. And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Pass the flag. Back to Irving. Can they get it? Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for him.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Back over to you, B.A.
He does it well. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. From outside, off the mark. Chicago leading by 11. Here's Giddey. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And one thing that's fun to watch, when Josh Giddey grabs a defensive rebound and goes coast to coast, RJ.
Yeah, that's when he is at his best. Ball is in his hand. Out in space, playing with speed.
Williams from long range. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Here's Flag. And that one is hammered home.
And proof that Cooper Flag was worth the hype. Flag has been a consistent weapon for his team tonight.
Vucevic, and the layup is good off the glass. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Washington, a screen on Giddey. Irving against Giddey. And it's Irving missing.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And White, the bucket on the assist from Giddey. 7 points for Kobe White.
I love the concentration there by White. He got bumped, and it did not faze him.
Bulls foul. Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
Bulls on D. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. These are his first free throws of the game.
Second personal foul.
That free throw good from Irving.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Outside, Williams. Nails it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 31. And so it's the Chicago Bulls out in front by 19 going into the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be back in a moment.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our participants.
Good Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, they're going up against some good shooters. Can't give guys room to operate. You have to crowd them, make them put the ball on the floor.
Sound recommendations from Dr. And the next topic to touch on, a look at which players might be a... And that'll do it for us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Giddey. Taking a look at the Mavericks. A pair of first overall picks for the front court. Flagg and Davis. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. And it's Lively in at the center position. And finished off by Davis.
That's exactly what you want to see from AD, using that length and that athleticism to cause problems.
Chicago leading by 17. Williams from long range. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, PA. Unbelievable.
Thompson outside. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. And that one's good. Flagg.
Yeah, when a first overall pick is giving you extra hustle like Flagg did there, that makes coaches smile.
Williams from long range. And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
PA, he's on fire.
Pass to Irving. Lively with a screen on Giddey. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Williams from long range. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 21. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Nikola Vucevic.
Seeing his rebounding numbers go down doesn't come as a surprise. When you're in the league as long as he's been, you start to think about taking care of your body, the longevity part. That might mean being slightly less aggressive around those young bucks near the hoop. But he's still a valuable piece to have on this roster.
Screen by Lively. Irving for 3. Second shot opportunity. Lively's shot is off. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Bulls.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Thompson outside. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
This is something that Clay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Flagg. The 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Irving. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Irving's got 10.
And Irving is so quick on the pull-up, not giving the D much time to react.
And Vucevic slams it in.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Flagg. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago leading by 22. Left side, Williams. Chicago passing it around. Vucevic gets the bucket.
And you know Coach loves his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Left side, Davis. It's stolen. Giddey with it. Irving picks him up. And it's Giddey missing. Dallas has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. The three is up. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Flagg. Flagg's got his third assist of the night.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Chicago making a switch here. Herter's checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Klay Thompson.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
We've talked about this before. Rhythm is so important to a jump shooter. Take Kevin Huerter, for example, RJ.
Yeah, Kevin is a great example. His ability to be shifty, to create a few dribbles before launching, that's the key to his game, and not everyone has it.
Vucevic finds Williams. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Williams has got 43 points.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Russell. To the inside. Here's Flagg. Outside for Irving. 5 to shoot. Pass to Flagg. Over Williams. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
For Chicago, Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic, and Williams is subbed in for Buzelis. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Pass to Washington. Connects from downtown. Washington's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Good! Another from 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in the game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Good work in the pick and roll. I like it when Russell looks to distribute in these sets.
Williams finds Huerter. There's the 3. And again for 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. The 3 from Washington. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. Left side, Williams. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 53 points.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Martin outside. Clock at 6. Back to Russell. Over Giddey. Ooh, Williams with the block. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
9 seconds left in the third. Here's the 3. Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record book.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with an almost surefire victory here, up 30. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don.
Smith comes in for Williams, and Williams is subbed in for DeSumo. Flags checked in for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving comes in for Russell. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. side. Here's Davis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And it's clear, Anthony Davis welcomes the challenge of leading as the team's best player.
And it's a role he occupied in New Orleans. Now the opportunity to play more at the 4 spot. He got what he wanted and is ready to take the weight.
That free throw, good from Davis. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
They've got Trey Jones, Smith out there with Williams. Then there's Kevin Herbert, and it's Collins in at the 5, down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And the Mavericks with some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford, and it's Thompson in for Washington. Here's Irving. Pass to Lively. And that one drops.
And more than his raw talent, Flagg's intelligence on the court made him such a coveted prospect.
And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. Williams passes to Collins. Chicago passing it around. The 3. And again for 3.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Bulls leading by 23. Outside Herter.
And listen to this crowd, letting him hear it.
As well they should. One of the great three-point shooting displays in league history.
He simply can't miss right now. He's bearing triple after triple, and the defense appears to be completely helpless to stop him.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Collins. Williams from long range. Mavericks with a rebound. Lively's got 7 rebounds in the game.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
And Davis slams it home.
Does anybody else think it's just too easy for AD sometimes? Just an easy board in football.
Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. Williams from long range. Davis with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 21. Irving finds Lively. Here's Flag. Tries to break his ice. Irving looking around. There's the triple. Yes, from downtown.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
Here's the pass to Williams.
Anthony Davis. Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Chicago.
Free throw drops for Williams.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Pass to Lively. Now Thompson lets the 3 fly. Smith with the rebound.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Bulls.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Captain Clutch.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
Outside Davis to the paint. Here's Flagg. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. There's 31 seconds left in the final. Hits yet again. Wow!
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Here's Irving. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Another one falls. Amazing.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
We appreciate
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana. Take it away, Jennifer.
Truly exceptional performance tonight here, MP. You break 70 points and your team wins the game. What's next?
Post-game treatment, rest, recovery, a little dinner, sleep. Do it all again tomorrow, same as always.
Same as always, after a legendary performance like tonight?
It's the same as always mentality that lets me do legendary things. So never too low, never too high. It's a cliche because it's true.
Wow, incredible job, MP. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.